babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do well. You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a far long fame? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. So guys, let's talk about last night because I don't understand what Jared is trying to do right now is no longer funny. But before let's not just skip. Okay, let's just start afresh. How the pool party went. The housemates in their pairs walked past the blue carpet, with their swimwear, they passed and all of that. Of course, I do tell you guys, right, that their pool party is not something I always enjoy like that. The only thing I enjoyed, I would say, is actually I look up to, that I'm very sure that's what you guys look up to too, is the happenings after alcohol has entered the system. But as for vibes, nah. I think even baby Titan, their pool party was so sweet than this season's pool party. So Mitch and was this dude named Chuenza actually got they won the blue carpet. So guys, as usual, we have gotten used to this is the third week, right, or the fourth week in the Sinaye house, and we have gotten used to always having this triangle of Mpumi, Jared, and Liema. Once there is alcohol in the system, we're expecting one or two from those ones. So, but unlike other pool parties, Mpumi did not operate. And guess what, guys? This time around, it is the third wife's turn, guys. Yes. And it now took me back to the conversation Mpumi and Liema had, where Mpumi was like, now that he's doing this with the two of us, there's definitely going to be a third person. And Liema said, else. And remember, in the diary room, the boy is owning it with his full chest that he is engaged in with three women in the house. He's involved with three women in the house, and else is the third person. And I could vividly remember his first diary session. Mpumi was not even in the picture. For you to know that Jared has this game planned from the onset, right? The people that was in the picture was, he said he liked three ladies in the house. It was Z, Liema, and else. But how Mpumi came to, play, I can't tell. So that one aside, so they went to the dress room while others were partying outside. I mean Jared and, else. In fact, Mpumi and Liema were busy dancing outside, and then else operated. They started, kissing and all of that. Even there's this one they had in the toilets. They were having this conversation. Jared was telling else, the reason why I don't F for you is because you don't keep secrets. And then else was like, why do you even want to keep me a secret and all of that? The boy was like, sure, Liema is going through a lot right now, so he doesn't want to be doing things in the open. Mpumi is already in the picture. That one is actually a lot, And now you coming open again. He doesn't know how she would take it. While we're having this conversation, Liema passed through the toilet, she went to ease herself. She didn't even stay there for long. Later on, Jared came out, else came out from the toilet, guys, and then Liema came out, And guess what, guys? Liema did see what happened. Liema did see that Jared is actually trying to flirt with else. Guess what? Baby girl just passed like nothing happened. She has been kind of moody after the party. Remember, she lost, someone. So she was like kind of keeping to herself and all of that, And then this dude was having conversation with her, that is Jared. And I noticed something about Jared here. His gameplay, he is not happy that Liema is not reacting to whatever he is doing right now. It is not giving him the spice he needs. Because right now, you cannot tell me why Jared is meeting Liema and telling Liema that he doesn't just want them to be friends, that he want them to be in a relationship. Liema said she's not cutting for that anymore. Then Jared was like that he wants them to be more than these friends that they are right now, that he barely can function and blah blah blah. You know all those sweet mouths. He now said that he's gonna set boundaries. I'm like, yo, this guy is not even beating up this being a narcissist allegation, because tell me, why would you be telling somebody you just finished kissing someone and you came back and you started yarning up at her, like just like that, you know? So he was like that he's gonna set boundaries. And you know what he's trying to do, this thing right here, he is noticing that because of Liema has washed her hands off being a thingy with him, because I remember when they were having conversation, Liema told him that you started off this thing with me with a genuine mindset. You never came to me like you want to play a game. Not, I'm just realizing now, but since you decided to play a game, let's game on. So now he wants to take Liema back from to the beginning again. You get what I'm trying to say? So he want to put Liema in a situation whereby, oh, we are now in a relationship, and he will continue doing that. You and I know that Jared will never set any boundaries between any of those ladies, that is Mpumi and else. So his plan is to make Liema come back to, oh, we are dating. Then he will strike again so that Liema would react. That means the spitting or whatever that happened the other time, he likes it. He likes it. He likes the reaction. He wants to do it, stir reactions as if Liema is the gullible one. What people would think Liema is just doing, too much. But I love the reply Liema gave. Liema said, please, that was then, that she is not even cutting for all of this. He was trying to look for Liema face. Liema no, they even give him face that night. Like, Liema was not giving him the attention. He's sick. Because all me I've noticed also is that Liema is also trying to just do anything she likes, if she feel like kissing, she'll just kiss Jared, but the feelings is no longer there, because she knows there is nothing she can do about it. This minute Jared will say A, the next minute you see Jared kissing somebody else. And Jared is not scared or anything of doing it. That's why he's trying to set boundary now and tell Liema that, oh, let's set boundaries so that we'll know how to move, so that we'll know what is wrong and what is not wrong. Liema said it does not change anything, that she do not want again. I really do hope she would stand her ground and not fall for this dude gimmicks, because if she does, it is disqualification that I'm seeing like this. Anyways, guys, the Sinaye and Z pair, the Zenaye, they actually did hard conversation yet again. It's giving like, it's like they are gonna be coming back together, and I know that's what most of Z fans want, because I can see the jubilation as they're getting to talk. Z was telling Sinaye that his reaction towards what happened was actually wrong, that she was joking when she said you're actually fixing me for other men. And Sinaye said, how would I know when you're joking and when you're not? And Z was like, even if you don't know when I'm joking or when I'm not, this particular word I use, you should know it is something that I cannot be serious with. So they were just trying to settlement whatever they had, So it may seem as though you guys will be having the Sinaye moments often this time around, because guys, they have settled. But the only thing I love about Z is, anyhow you want it, she will give you. If you want to laugh with her, she will laugh with you. If you want to do otherwise, she will do the same way. Like, she is in for whatever you bring to her. This is the same thing I really wish Liema was doing, but people cannot be the same, so it is what it is. Now, guys, this dude, Papaghost, I don't know, but I think he's actually not comfortable, still not comfortable that he is not in talking terms with Macjnr, because he is actually going to meet Jared and Mpumi, where they were having time together, at the garden. He went there, started talking about Macjnr, how Macjnr spoke to people in the house when whatever happened between the two happened, apologized to them, and did not come to him. That is him, Papaghost, whom he offended personally, to have a word with him. In my mind, I'm like, okay, if Macjnr did not have a word with you, why did you not go to have words with him? Must he come to you if you think you want to have conversation with somebody? So I think Papaghost is I think that rivalry between those two is not going to stop anytime soon. So Papaghost was just lamenting. He still kept on talking about the shopping. again that he was complaining to Biggie about. I think that cigarette is really, really important to this dude because he was like, every other person accepted. I spoke to people, they accepted we need to reshop, except for him who kicked against it, blah, blah, blah. You spoke to people, but you did not speak to the head of house. And how do you want that to happen? In all of this shenanigans, it's just showing that the head of house have more power, no matter how you try. If you like act like the head of house, so far you do not have that title, you did not win that game at the arena, you are not the head of house. So as it's going right now, it may seem as though on Monday, Papaghost would actually shed both sweat and blood to make sure he wins on Monday. But we'll see how that plays out. If if God wants to do it again now, Macjnr wins or more, those people would not breathe though. While he finished having the conversation with these two, he left and then they started discussing that they do not think Macjnr is selfish. They only think Macjnr is holding back because whatever decision he makes or whatever suggestion he brings, they would want to kick against it. It is also good that they know what they are doing in that house. Yes, even Jared also said the same thing, that he do not think Macjnr is selfish. That it's just that people will definitely kick against whatever he brings as a suggestion, you know. And then Mpumi now reminded Jared of the whatever they did last night about the other night about Valentine. He said Macjnr suggested that earlier nobody gave him listening ear. So if the boy realized when he speak they do not care, what would he do? He would go back, relax and watch. The cocoa is he has his immunity. That is just the truth. And I do not blame him. While they were having this conversation, this dude was like, let me go and check up on Lee. I'm like, oh, so you really care. When he left, Trenza was there. Mpumi was asking Trenza, is she going tomorrow? And then Trenza was like, the family says she can stay, something like that. All those kind of Liema talk if she's going or not. I am know that some people's hearts in that house, they feel like, I beg, let her go so that we know that it's -1 because it's a game, guys. It's really a game. Meanwhile, Mpumi and Els were having conversation, and then Mpumi said the reason why she did not operate on Jared this night is because of Liema is mourning, you know. And then Els was like, no, she do not send, all she knows she want to kiss and all of that. Mpumi was like, let's give her a break. On Saturday we would operate back. For now, let's give her a break at least, because of whatever is happening. I'm like, yo, so meaning that this housemate, they're purposely doing this thing, but I do not blame them. I only blame Liema, who showed them her weakness, so they are using it on her. If there is one thing I know, yeah, you see this game, the way it will unfold later on before the end of this game, it will actually shock some of you all. Anyways, coming from Hills, after seeing that the Liema is no longer reacting to his shenanigans, he now wants to set boundaries so he can kiss Mpumi or else, and Liema would react and possibly get disqualified. Exactly, that is the point. That is the point of view right now, because you cannot tell me why you will just go 1 minute kissing a lady and you come back and say, oh, you want to set boundaries, it is you I want. Guys, forget it. Just forget it. Tando said, unbothered Liema, Jared didn't see it coming. She didn't give him the reaction he was hoping for, and that's growth in my eyes. I am not a fan, but I love you, girl, and choose yourself. That is on par. If you don't choose yourself, what do you want to do? I love it that Liema now accepts whatever is happening. Not like that time that if she see them doing anything, she will be shaking off and reacting. No ways. Those days are gone. You people still don't understand how narcissistic human beings work. They will blame you for their own actions. He is doing all this so that Liema would react. He is still shocked that there is no spitting marathon. It is a spitting marathon for me, oh my word. Okay, Cook Darton said, Jared is so cheap. Oh my God. They are just using him in that house to satisfy their loneliness. I have never seen a cheap person like that. Gosh, I know the funny thing, how he operates swiftly. Like, kiss this person, kiss that person. Oh my word. Some women aren't beating the allegations. A man as cheap and, okay, I'm skipping that, is dribbling you all, while gentlemen like Taki are there, but you'd rather die on a player's neck. Shameless lost. But that's how life is, oh ladies. You go to the place where the pain is glaring and you leave the good side. Jared is the only and most honest housemate in that house for being himself and playing the game openly for who he is. Only a gullible person will drag Jared or call him out. He has been very open with the both girls 100%. It is now their choice to stay or walk away. Do you know that I accept this? I really do accept it. That's why I call out on Liema oftentimes. Jared accepted his gameplay. he made it open. In fact, the male housemate know, the female know, even the person, the people he's dealing with, they know he's playing game. Now, if you're still there with Jared, you don't need to put the blame on Jared. You should be blaming your fave for seeing Jared's character and yet still be there. But had it been he was hiding it, it would have been different. But this one is in the open and your faves are still, frolicking around him. So he is not to be blamed at all. I accept what Renny Zion said. Anyways, guys, me, I'm dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. You see, this game would see to the very end, and I will keep on saying, let the best gamer win. For now, it is goodbye. Make sure you have a Miciously Friday because it is TGIF, baby. Bye-bye.